going to go for deep motion.
Okay, yeah.
And then you're looking at number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Just out of the shot with him, so he just can't hit the back. Thank you. Backwards, backwards. Number, please. Number 12, black on advantage pink, offside, black 12. I've seen it come through. More. What can you see there, Luke?
What do you say, boys?
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Great camera work from our crew. Takes that scrum right into your living room, but there is Will Leonard. Now New York looking for more. And driving. Here comes Fawcett. Fawcett for the brace. The butcher slices another one. Bolting down the field, and it looked like he was going all the way for a try, and then it looked like a sniper got him earlier in the season. But he's back from that. We're glad to see it. Here comes that kid Godfrey again, corralled by Kara Pryor. And do they say how bad, or do we know yet? Too early to tell?
All I heard was he's out, so you know how they don't give much information.
Yeah, it's like getting something out of the NHL during the playoffs. It's like a general body injury. But there's a kick into touch by Hollinshead, who in a different situation might go for post there, right?
Wind at his back,
Because he's that accurate. But all bets are off now. Because again,
Luke,
you know, we talked about respect and everything else, but you got to score as many points as you possibly can in this match.
And you have to build confidence too. We talked about.
Alex got a souvenir down there, Alex.
But I'm terrified of rugby balls now. So.
Come on, you've been killing it. I saw you doing the drill with a speed drill on the mat with Will Leonard.
100 degrees in that unair-conditioned gym.
And they didn't give you the right instruction the first go-around. I saw that.
Thank you.
They did it on purpose.
Thank you for having my back, Matt.
Absolutely. And there's the try by Talafo. Sek Talafo. Oh, no, wait a minute. He's in the pile, but it's Tawaki. So is he perfect again on the day? I think he is, right?
35 points, I believe so.
Yeah. That's amazing. The guy doesn't miss a beat. And going back to that piece with Alex that he did earlier in the season where he's kicking the American football, he'd never kicked one before, and he drills it. All right, they're the all-time MLR. Oh, this year, I beg your pardon, I got producer Scott correcting my many mistakes in my ears, and that was this year's scores, and Hollinshead right up in there despite missing 75 weeks.
I do believe that 2 of them are on the field right now, is that right?
Yeah, they are. And there's Dylan Fawcett, the butcher. Twinkle toes in the open field, gets it to Ellis. Ellis to Bonasso. Bonasso showed some jets earlier in the year. Does he have enough? He doesn't have to. He's got it to Epenisa Thaka Ubalamu for the try. Wow. With Nola in Seattle. So scoreboard watching galore, tight pennant races, if you will, baseball term here in rugby. Major League Rugby, hats off to you. And there's Boyer is now in at scrum half for the SaberCats, and there's a little bit of an outside break. And in for the try is the SaberCats. Right out of the gate here in the second half.
On purpose there. Come on, Mo, you gotta watch that shit.
There in the 21 jersey, he's been a spark plug for the Houston side since he showed up early in the season from Los Angeles. And there's Zach Pengelina. We talked about him earlier. I mean, he is just so fun to watch, making that half break, getting his hands free.
He pointed to his face or his chin immediately, but it was called a knock on. And the question for Chaudhry there was whether it was a deliberate knock on or not. He ruled immediately that it wasn't.
A great line speed from New York, though.
Yeah, you get the sense that they want that next try. They just want to try. But credit Houston. They've won the second half. And here's Howden. He's got Boyer inside. Does Boyer have the speed? Connor McManus after him, and he won't get him, and it's a pick 7, or a quick 7 for Nick Boyer.
And then here's the try. A little high on the pass from Boyer, but there's that ball around the back to Taylor Howden. Nick Boyer just trails the whole time inside. If you've been watching MLR highlights this season, you've seen a lot of that from scrum halves, and Nick Boyer has been on that.
Clawing their way forward. And with an opportunity to get another try, then a man outside. The local product. New York knocking on the door. Here's that man Minturn. Does he get the try? He's just short. And it's a try awarded. Looks like Max Dacey with the try. So no conversion. Here's a trivia question. Who gets credited for the conversion kicks when it's an automatic 7?
That's a good question.
Thank you. There's Rob Aramiscu. You hear some roars from the stands because he's another local product, Xavier High School in Manhattan. Joe Miranda! Joe Miranda, does he have the pace? Does he have it? Taylor Howden closing. Joe Miranda with the try!
Oh, Miranda, take the bow. That was awesome. That was so good.
Boyer, who's had an exhilarating try today. And it's knocked on. And that'll do it. Rugby United New York